Hey everybody, and welcome to Let's Play Tiny Toons Buster Bust Loose for the Super Nintendo. Now, if you've never seen Tiny Toons, first of all, you should check it out because it's an awesome show. But basically, the concept behind Tiny Toons is you have a bunch of these kid cartoon characters, and they go to this university called Acme University, and there they learn how to become cartoon characters from established Looney Tunes characters like Bugs Bunny, Porky Pig, Daffy Duck, and so on and so on. And each of the kid characters kind of resembled one of the bigger Looney Tunes stars in some way, like Plucky Duck resembled Daffy Duck, Hampton resembled Porky Pig, stuff like that. You'll see when we get into it, but there were a few games made for this series, a couple on the Nintendo Entertainment System. This is the one on the Super Nintendo, and you know, cartoon games, or games that are based on cartoons, aren't always the best video games, but this one is really awesome. So you should check it out if you have an opportunity. And we're going to go ahead and take a look at the option level. It's a really short game. And not very challenging. There's 3 difficulty levels. There's Children, which is the easy level, Normal, and Challenge. I'm going to be playing on Normal. Challenge, the only difference really is that you start off only with 1 heart, so it's like a one-hit KO kind of thing. But other than that, it's pretty much the same game, and there's no difference in the ending, so I'm going to go ahead and play normal mode. There is a password for each of the stages. There's only 6 stages, so, you know, nothing too big about this one, but it's a lot of fun. So let's get into it. Hi, welcome to the world of Tiny Toon Adventures. My name is Buster Bunny, and I'm Babs Bunny. We're going on a big adventure. We'll start at our school, Acme University. We have a lot of friends there. Oh my gosh, my class is starting. Buster, be careful. Some escaped animals have gotten into the school building. We should look out for those. Alright, so we play as Buster Bunny, as the title might imply. You can jump pretty good. He does like a little backflip drop kick thing. And he can dash. And we'll be using all 3 of those techniques extensively. And that's not a very good start, but that's okay. The drop kick is a bit weird, but once you get the hang of it, it's actually a pretty good technique. So these stars the enemies are dropping, they're kind of like coins in Mario Brothers. If you collect 100, you gain an extra life. So grab them when you can. Right here, you may think we can't pass, but if you back up, you dash, and then press down, you can slide under it. But be careful, don't keep dashing because there's an enemy there. That crystal carrot trophy added an extra heart to our life, and this gold carrot trophy refills our life completely. There's also silver carrots, which refill 1 heart. And this go-go statue refills our dash meter. Once the dash meter runs out, we slow down, which can be really bad if you... Oh gosh! Okay, that was bad. It can be really bad if you are trying to get past a certain thing and it suddenly runs out, and it goes down pretty quick. But as you may have noticed, you can actually run up the side of walls while you're dashing. Oops! No, don't want to do that. And the dashing can be a bit weird at times, but once you get the hang of it, it's not too bad. There. Oh gosh, I want that. I want that. I want that. I guess I didn't really need... See, here we go. I guess I didn't really need that, but... Whoops. So we're going to come down here, and we're going to hit this button so that we move the bookcase closer. And You're going to have to jump between each one. And we get another heart. And we get to refill that heart. So I should note that when you pick up one of the extra heart things, it doesn't... It adds the heart, but it doesn't fill it for you. You have to refill it with a statue. And we come through here and take care of Arnold. And there's a door where we need the key. Before we move on, come up here and you can refill your life if you need to. But Arnold's not tough. But the stage isn't over with him. Now we've got these rat guys with pogo sticks. Sure, why not? This is Looniversity after all. I'm just gonna go past you. I don't even care. And there's Hampton. Buster, something terrible is happening. Dizzy is destroying the kitchen. If we don't stop him, there won't be anything for lunch. How can we stop him, Hampton? Dizzy is a big eater. Let's give him something to eat. Okay, leave it to me. So we're gonna stop him from eating all the food by feeding him. And you feed him by bumping these things and bumping the food into his mouth. And then after a while, he'll do this tornado attack, which breaks a bunch of the... don't want you right next to me. Which it breaks a bunch of these conveyor belts. There we go. Usually you can get 2 before you start spinning. And you can attack him, but it doesn't hurt him. It just sends him back into spin mode. So don't bother with that. Just feed him. He'll be fine. I like to stay on the bottom. I think it's a little more, a little easier to, a little easier to control what's going on. And this is not too terribly tough. Oops, a little early there. But yeah, this is not difficult. It's kind of a boss fight, but it's not. Oh god, he's gonna land on top of my head. Oh gosh, I thought he was gonna land. Okay, so we've done it now. Once he moves over to that spot, he did that automatically. So Dizzy, full. Dizzy, go sleep. Obviously, Dizzy is modeled after the Tasmanian Devil. Hampton, everything is okay. Dizzy fell asleep. Look at him. He ate all the food in the kitchen. Well, I guess nobody's gonna have anything for lunch after all. I knew that was gonna happen. Sorry to keep you waiting. It's game time. Please spin the wheel to select a game. Which game will it be? Spin the wheel. So after each stage, we get a little mini game opportunity. There's 5 mini games. We'll see if we can get all of them in. If not, I'll try and I'll do an extra video just to show them off. There is a password that lets you access all the mini games right from the beginning, so you don't have to play through the game. But this is Hampton's level, and basically you have to organize these pieces so that it forms a path where he can get all the apples. For each apple you eat along the way, you get an extra life. So this is actually pretty simple. Oops. Maybe not. There. No. Whoops. Okay, that's not right. No. Oh, crap. Oh, well. That was, yeah, that could have gone better. It was that one tile that I thought would fit right into place, but it didn't. Oh, well. Are you used to the controls? In this stage, you will need to use the dash feature. When the dash gauge is full, you can press the top L or R buttons to get an extra burst of speed. Now, that's not entirely true. It doesn't have to be full for you to dash. It's just you can't dash as long. Wait, there's more. When you use the dash in certain places, you can climb walls. You may be able to find some useful items this way. But we already knew that. By the way, Plucky, what is this next stage? The Western movie stage, of course. I'm the main actor. I'm the lead. I'm the star. Hey, Buster. Montana seems to be up to something. Same as usual. So if you can tell, Montana Max is the is kind of based off of Yosemite Sam. So that's his kind of mentor. And of course, he's one of the villains, if you can call them that. They're not really bad guys per se. They just cause a lot of mischief. If you jump off those barrels, you can hit that guy and collect his star. But it's not that big of a deal. 1 star. And if you're careless like me, you can take a hit as well. That's great. Here we have a little mini game. You have to jump rope 10 times in a row. As you can see, it's pretty easy. It's pretty hard to mess this one up. They don't even speed up or anything. Now here you can use, oh gosh. You can use the horses. The blue horses you'll see are launching you upwards. You can hit these guys if you want, but I'm going to get out of here as quickly as possible. And we're on to the next part of the stage. Most stages have 2 or 3 parts to them. And refill that heart. Excellent. And I could, if I lose another one, I can refill it there. Make sure you watch for the shadows on the floor to make sure if there are chandeliers that are gonna fall on top of you, and you'll start seeing barrels falling down these stairs. But they're fairly easy to avoid. You just watch while they bounce and stop in a safe spot, and that's about it. It's too late. I, Montana Max, have gotten all the valuables. Ha ha ha. Bye, Buster Bunny. Well, we're not going to let him get away with that, are we? Absolutely not. Now we're on a moving train. This can't be bad at all. Nothing bad could happen on a moving train. So once we get to this point, try and stay a little bit on the left, not too far on the left, because the screen will scroll you off it and you can die. But jump over these nets. Now if you get caught by any of the nets, you can escape them by dashing through them. Oh gosh, no. Get out of here. Alright, dash. And it'll tell you usually when you need to do something. This part is a little difficult because you don't get much warning. But it's not too bad. As you can see, we're still, well, invincibility doesn't last too long. Gold Go-Go Dodo statues give you invincibility. Invincibility. And here's where things get a little tricky, because we've got these cars that are starting to fall off from this breaking bridge, and we've got to jump from one falling cart to the next. But again, it's not too terribly bad once you get the hang of it. Here we go. Dash jump, okie dokie, oh gosh. Whoa, and I didn't jump there. Whoops. Unfortunately, when you die, it sends you all... Oh, no, it didn't. Oh, cool. It left me right here. That was very fortunate. So it's like, I may have lost a life, but I didn't lose any progress. That's great. I'm very thankful for that, because I don't want to have to do the entire stage, this section of the stage, all over again. Which tends to happen sometimes. Anyway, these guys all take 2 hits to kill. Try and knock them to the right, because if they go to the left and go off screen, you won't be able to get their star. And right here we have a mini boss fight. This guy, which I'm assuming is a character from one of the episodes. He's not too bad. Keep your distance, keep jumping and drop kicking him, and he'll go down pretty easily. And he explodes into a bunch of stars. Wait here, because this is the end of the train, and some wooden planks will start showing up. Just hop from one to the other. And we made it. Now, these aren't going to hurt you. If you hit Arnold twice, he'll drop a bunch of stars. And this part can be difficult, because you've got vultures coming around, and they want to knock you off this like that. They want to knock you off the stage. Try and get. Oh, if you can get up there, you can get one of those refill carrots, but I didn't quite make it. And this will be the end of the stage. This is all automatic. I'm not doing anything. And we're on a train, and the music has changed, and it's very, very dramatic. And watch out for these steam vents. They will hurt. You want to hit these smokestacks that are on fire and break them so you can progress. I don't know. I think you can progress without doing that, but I think you take damage, and I don't know. You might not be able to. Again, this one's going to take 6 hits, I believe. 4, 5, 6. There we go. Not terribly hard. It's much tougher in challenge mode, because I think they take more damage. But again, this is auto-scrolling, so just wait for the camera to change direction. Just take your time along here. This is not difficult. I like this. I like the music in this game. It's just it really fits the Tiny Toon vibe. And you'll see in that bottom right corner maybe that there was a little doll there. We'll get there. You may be wondering what's going on with the camera, but yeah, it just moves all the way back for some reason. Maybe to give you some extra time, but you won't need it. And yep, that gives us an extra life. So always pick those up if you see them. But you shouldn't have any trouble. Now here, you want to go as far right as you can, because the thing will explode. And here's Montana Max, and we're at the end of the stage. That's it, guys. The stage is over. We just have to get through the dialogue. Somebody help me! The train is out of control. He's always causing trouble. Okay, let's escape by jumping on that railroad cart. And you may think you need to mash buttons on this part, but you don't. It's automatic, so don't worry about mashing anything to increase your speed, because they're going to do it themselves. They're getting pretty fast. Oh gosh, 88 miles per hour! I love that little Back to the Future reference. And I love Back to the Future. Sorry to keep you waiting. It's game time. Please spin the wheel to select a game. Which game will it be? Spin the wheel. Let's see what we can get. And it's not Sylvester, it's Furball. The game is Furball's Championship Squash. You have a chance to get extra lives. No duh. All these games have extra life chances. How many times in a row can you hit the ball? If you can hit it 15 times without missing, you will get an extra life. The ball speeds up every time you hit it, so you have to be fast. Yeah, this can be a bit tough. But if you hit Calamity Coyote there, it'll stop the timer, which is good. You want more time. The Roadrunner character, I can't remember his name, but if he shows up and you hit him, that's an automatic extra life. You hit the Vulture, and that's it slows down the ball. As you can see, it's getting faster. It gets a little tricky. Oh gosh, I'm not gonna get him, but it gets a little tricky when the ball starts bouncing off the wall. But if you keep watch of it, which, yeah, it hit the wall there, so it kind of went a little slower than I was expecting. You can get it backed into the corner, though. That's not bad. There we go. Another extra life. And it doesn't slow down once you get an extra life. It's going way fast now, as you can see. So it doesn't slow down until you miss. And we got another one up. This is probably the best I've ever done at this minigame. Which is great, because it's... Of course it happens during the recording. I planned it that way. I totally did that on purpose. I just wish the maze minigame had gone that... Oh, are you serious? One more second! One more second and I would have had another one. Oh well. Montana always gives me a hard time. Oh well, I guess I'll head home. Uh-oh, it looks like it's going to rain. I better get inside so I don't get soaking wet. And that... Phew, I found an old mansion. Just in time. But wait a minute. Sudden rain, uncanny old mansion in the forest, no signs of life. This stereotyped situation means the next stage must be... Spook Mansion! Of course. Alright, so this first part can be really difficult. You have to really take your time until you learn where everything pops out. And they all pop out from the exact same spot. Even when, even when you know where they're supposed to be, it still surprises you sometimes. Yeah. And there's a lot of ghosts. Get me. See, I knew it was gonna get hit at least once, but that was pretty good. Only once. Now, if you come over here and jump on this thing, it'll bounce you up. Remember that because it's gonna be important later on. You come up here and there's a crystal carrot. Whoops. 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 You come up here and there's a carrot refill. So there you go. And on to the next area. This is a little more straightforward. Oh gosh. But monsters will still come around the corner and surprise you. Without warning, I might add. Oh, and I missed that star. It disappeared. But that's okay. There we go. And it's good to note that your drop kick attack does give you a little extra distance on your jumps. So just be aware of that. See, I was able to get up here and I collected those in the wrong order, but that's okay. And jump on these and kick this ball off to the side and it'll bounce over here. Jump up here and dash up there for an extra life. Kill all these guys. Those big monsters take 3 hits to kill. We're just about... Okay, I'm on the ladder. Why? And I was pressing up. Why wouldn't you grab the ladder? Alright, and there's nothing up here, but I'll come up here just to show you. In this section is more of those platforms, but you have these like hammers here that... Oh gosh, okay, he's kicking my butt here. No. And he takes a long time to kill, so I just try and you know, get past him as quickly as possible. And we come up here. I almost died. That was almost really bad. And be careful on these because you can get smashed. And okay, I'm taking too many chances here. I need to take my time. I can't get up there from there. I think what I'm gonna have to do is wait for this. There we go. And that should get hit from below. Yes. And from here on, it's not so bad. We'll knock that one down. Oh gosh! There we go. Knock that one down. Okay. Make sure you knock that one down here because over here is a crystal and orange carrot or gold carrot thing. And you can get back up here just by dashing, and here we go. Here's Babs. Babs, why are you here? I thought no one lived in the mansion, so I was playing with my friend in the basement. But then my friend was captured by the mad scientist. Buster, please rescue my friend. How can I rescue him? If you can destroy the mad scientist's weird machine, it should free my friend. So this is another boss fight, but it's another weird boss fight where you're not actually trying to attack the boss. You'll see what I mean in a second. So this guy is under the scientist's control. He's going to toss bolts and light bulbs against you. What you want to do is you want to kick the bolts and knock them back into the machine. The goal is to break that machine. Oh gosh. The light bulbs are not effective. They're not going to do anything, so try and avoid those. But do hit the bolts. Yeah, I missed that one. If you can get more than one in one pass, that's great. Come on, toss some bolts. No, he's gonna toss light bulbs. And don't think you're safe on the top level there. He can reach you with his throws, so just be careful. Yeah, as you can see, the light bulb didn't really do it, but you can see how much damage is taken. It's pretty close to being done. Okay, I was supposed to kick there. Thank you. And that's it. The machine is done. Try and grab as many of these stars as you can. You're not going to get all of them, I promise you that. Buster, thank you for saving my friend. Hey, no problem. It was no trouble at all. Alright. Sorry to keep you waiting. It's game time. Please spin the wheel to see. Yeah, we know this already. Let's see which game we get this time. Hopefully it's something different, but it's not going to be. Furball again. Yes, extra lives, we know. Unfortunately, it doesn't explain how to play the game again because we've already done it, so... Oh, I missed. I missed. Okay, so since we're doing this again, I want to tell you guys, if you see anything Tiny Toons, you should watch all the Baby Plucky stuff, because it's really funny. There's one where he's playing miniature golf, and there you go, I got a 1-up from hitting the Roadrunner, but I missed that last ball. But yeah, there's one where he's playing miniature golf. There's one where he's learning how to go to the potty, and that one's hilarious. And there's a third one, I think it's him going up an elevator. This one clearly is not going nearly as well as the last time. Oh well. I'm not too worried. I've got 10 lives. I'm okay, I think. If this were challenge mode, I'd be a little more worried and want to get as many lives as I can. I'm not going to get any more. Yeah. Too little time. But that's okay. One life is better than none. And this is probably my favorite stage in the game. But that's because I'm a big sports nut. I'm reporting from the Acme University Stadium. The game between our own Acme University and our rivals is almost over. The score is 14-10. We need a touchdown to win. This will be our last chance to score. Let's interview Bookworm during this timeout. I'm just a substitute player. Okay. Alright, here we go. It's game time. So this kickoff, you're just trying to avoid as many guys as you can. I always pass the ball. You get more distance that way. And it's pretty easy to catch the ball once you figured out how. Okay. So keep getting, and you do have plenty of time. So no worries. Now off we go. Woohoo! That was pretty good. That was a good one. And of course we get stars depending on how well we did. And we're getting down there. We're getting there. You can see on the floor there's an X. Once you get like a yard past that X, you want to go back the opposite direction and jump into the air. Sometimes the players on the other team will knock the ball out of the way, but if you do that, whoops, it should be okay. So we're more than halfway there. And that only took like a little over a minute. So, like I said, plenty of time. Oops. Let's go, guys. And I forget the name of the rival school in the series. But they were all like really snobby, rich kids at that school. And whenever they did something against that school, you always rooted for the Tiny Toons because the other guys were total jerks. Alright. 7 yards to go. We should be really good here. And touchdown. We win. So you can see this stage is not hard at all. The only way you can die in this stage is if you get 4 downs and don't get a first down. Buster Bunny scored a touchdown to win the game. 16-14. Hooray, Acme University wins. This is Babs Bunny reporting from the Acme University Stadium. And another mini game. Yes. I wish there was a way to skip the text faster. If you hold down the B button, it makes the text go a little faster, but not fast enough. And this time we're going to have Sweetie's minigame, which I don't like. The game is Mystery Weight Challenge. You have a chance to get extra lives. You're kidding! So, basically, the object of this game is to outweigh your opponent. Select your characters for each round. On the left, for each round you win, you will get an extra life. Okay, so there's 5 characters. Sweetie is the lightest. Go-Go's the second lightest. Then Plucky, then Babs, and Elmira is the heaviest. You want to try and get as many of these, as many of the heavier characters as you can. You get an extra life for each matchup that you win, and if you win the overall competition, so like if you get 3 right and he gets 2, you win an another extra life on top of it. But usually I just pick them random. It's all random. And you see these guys tied. And those are the 2 lightest characters. Go-Go's probably going to lose. Calamity's heavier than Go-Go, so he won that one. You usually get at least 1 or 2 lives this way. And Plucky beats the Roadrunner. I still don't remember his name. Montana Max beats Babs. But Elmira's going to beat Shirley DeLune. So we got 2, he got 2. It's a draw. But we did get 2 extra lives. And a draw is better than losing. Phew, that game was too close. Now I would like to introduce my friend, Calamity Coyote. He's not a sports buff, but he is clever and sometimes invents things. And this is kind of the thing. I'll explain. Buster, could you do me a favor? Sure, Calamity. What is it? I hit a very important item way up in the sky, but I can't remember where I hit it. Could you find it for me? No problem. Consider it done. Go to the plaza and push the button on the capsule. This will allow you to go up higher. By the way, how did you hide it up so high? So in the series, Calamity Coyote is based off of Wile E. Coyote. And you know, Wile E. Coyote never spoke. Well, he did a couple times, actually. But for the most part, he never spoke. And Calamity never speaks. He uses signs to communicate. So, that's how he was able to talk there. That's why he had those signs up. And here's his balloon. So this is like a sky stage. There's not many enemies in this one, but the challenge is not falling to your death. In this first section, we've got Hampton in a plane, throwing bubbles for us to stand on, but they pop very quickly. So I like to kind of go in the opposite, well, the same direction that Hampton's traveling. And you want to try and make it to these big balloons, because they're safe spots. And sometimes bubbles with stars in them will show up, but you'll probably miss most of them. Okay, Hampton, don't make it easy on me. Once you get to this balloon, that's the end of this section. In this section, you're going to hop on these smaller balloons that show up. Now, they're not going to pop automatically if you jump on them. You have a little bit of time before they do that. These balloons you can stand on for a while, but they get lower. But they return to where they're supposed to be if you jump back off of them. You come over to the left and you can get 3 stars and a 1-up. More 1-ups. You can never have enough of those. And then we come up this way, and that's the end of that section. In this third section, we're going to be riding on top of this blimp. And these vultures are going to show up and, oh gosh, and knock me off because Buster jumped backwards the wrong way for some strange reason. Good thing we got that extra life. Yeah, sometimes he does that. Try and stay on the middle, just in case that happens. Oh gosh. I totally hit him. Okay. And sometimes you can get 2 of them in one. Oh, okay. This is okay. Weird. I'm pretty sure I'm hitting these guys. Here's where it gets difficult because it's gonna go all the way to the right, and you've got very little room to maneuver. So you just kind of have to weather the storm here. Don't try and kill everything, because you won't have time. But there you can kill everything in one kick. Oh gosh! And yeah, that'll happen eventually. And it'll take you to the next area. So here we are in Pinball Land. This is just weird. I don't think there's any explanation, but this is actually pretty easy. You just want to keep jumping up, and you want to collect those orbs that are encased in bubbles. Eventually, once you collect enough, you'll see that outline there. It will create a platform which you can jump on. Once I get the timing good. There we go. Then we can get to the second part. Now in the second part, you're going to bounce off of this bumper, and you want to collect all the orbs that are over here. Not too terribly tough. Whoops, okay, he didn't jump very far there. Alright, and that gets you to the third part. And the third part is really easy, you just gotta aim yourself to the middle. And the fourth part is even easier, you just come up here, and that's it. This book must be what Calamity was talking about. Hey, this is the script for the next episode. Oh no, the building's about to collapse. I must get out of here immediately. Actually, you don't even need to dash in this area, but I'm going to anyway. I shouldn't have. Okay. So you can see what's going on here. It's falling, and we gotta climb as high as we can. So here you can just jump up. This is the part where you have to start dashing. Keep dashing up here. There we go. Wah! And it can be really... Whew! That's a really stressful part. I usually die a few more times there, but I got lucky. Because dashing can be a bit unpredictable at times. And we go right into another mini game. Let's see what we got. We haven't seen Babs or Plucky's mini games yet, so hopefully we can see one of those. And it's not gonna happen. It's gonna be Hampton again. The game is Hungry Boy Hampton. You have a chance to get extra lives. Yes, I know. Okay, let's see. Oh gosh. Go. I don't think we're gonna get all the lives here, but we'll do what we can. You can speed them up by pressing the B button. Whoops. Yes! Okay, good. We got all of them. Whew! That was harder than I thought it would be. We're at the final stage. This stage is changing to space. It is now a space opera. This time, I'm a knight of honor. I'll fight the evil Empire army all by myself. While I'm doing that, I'll also manage to save Princess Babs. Wait a minute, Princess Babs. You mean I have to rescue you again? That's right. Well, hurry up then. The show's getting ready to start. Okay, time for me to get captured. She never gets stage fright. Alright. So it starts off really quickly. Oh no, no. I knew that was going to happen. The way I try and jump on top of those pillars and... Whoops. Okay, hold on. Here we go. Like that. That's what I try and do. Although usually it's a little bit more successful than that. That first part I had the worst time with. And we have a little heart refill, which is good. Oh! Oh gosh. This stage ramps up the difficulty a little bit, so just be prepared for that. You get out of here. Now if you come over here, you can get a crystal carrot to up your life, which is very much suggested by me. I think that would be a good idea. And why do I keep missing that ladder? I should not be missing that ladder. So these little stormtrooper... Oh gosh, come on. These stormtrooper ducks take 2 hits. Okay, really? Let's try this. That didn't work either. Okay. Oh, and I died. How did that... Okay. Well, that happened. For some reason, my up button didn't want to work. Oh gosh. Okay, but we still kept our extra heart that we got, so that's good. Whoa. See, that's what I mean by the dash can be unpredictable sometimes. There we go. I believe that... Oh gosh. Really? Really? I believe that crystal carrot's gone. Yep. Yeah. Why? Why? Why is this? I've never had this problem before. Don't hit me. Okay, good. There we go. So, oh, wow. Well, this is happening, guys. This is totally happening. Oh, I know what I need to do. There we go. That's how it's supposed to be done. Okay. I don't need that. I can save that for if I need it later. Which I probably will at this rate. There! Gosh, that was much better. Okay, now come over here. And there's a heart refill and a 1-up, which we needed because I played so poorly there. Okay. So now we come up here. Whoops. Okay, that was weird. And grab this key. I would try and ignore the stormtroopers because there's just an infinite supply of those. I'm gonna refill my health though. And then come down here, press down, and it'll unlock this door. And you're pretty much safe in here. So just dash to the other side. Open this guy up. And it's firing the laser. And then I like to, you can just walk across here, but I like to dash across. This section is a pain in the butt. Oh, and I always forget that guy. Always, every single time. What you want to do is you want to hide behind these green things. Because, whoops, no. Wait. Because lasers will be fired, and I will take that heart refill. Thank you very much. Now this part I always get hit on. I don't understand how you're supposed to not get hit there. But that's okay. Here's another barrier. And of course it wants you to dash up here. You come down here and then climb up the ladder as quickly as you can. And there'll be another one waiting for you, and this is the end. Once that laser goes, you're pretty much in the clear. Go down the ladder slowly because guys will charge at you. And you're on to the next section. This part is kind of fun. So what you want to do is you want to hit these switches to make this gigantic ball go back and forth and break the platforms here. Break that platform and come in here. You can't progress in here, but you can get a bunch of stars. Although getting the ones on top are difficult. Whoa! There we go. But not impossible. And then just return to the switch by dashing. Change the gravity one more time. And move on. So this guy's gonna bounce around. It's kind of a weird thing. He's gonna hit that. Yeah, he's gonna hit that thing. You need to hit the robot twice in order to move on. Now here, I kind of hate this part. So I always go out with the easy course because it's a pain. Do you remember way back in stage 1 where we had... Oh gosh! I knew it. I wasn't high enough. When we had to go back and forth between two walls by dashing. Yeah. This just takes... This just takes it to like a whole other level. No, 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 no. Once you get here, it's the midpoint. You want to try and hit the go-go switches. I'm not even going to bother with that last one. I don't know why they put that there. And here's the next area. Oh, and yeah, why don't I just walk right into that guy? That's a great idea. Just wait for this guy to go by. They always walk in the same direction until they reach a platform, so use that to your advantage. They're not going to randomly turn on you. Walk into this thing and it bounces you backwards. Oops. And you can walk into that guy and take some damage. I think that's not a great idea, but why would I do what I say? So you got more of these switches that are bouncing enemies and obstacles back and forth at you. That's kind of the whole thing with this section. Alright, so here you want to take your time. Watch out for the orange ball. Come over here. Oh, I knew I wasn't going to have enough time for that. Oh, and if you hit the ball, it goes faster. But sometimes you may have to do that. Yeah, okay, but we're through. And we're at the final boss. That's right, this is it. This is the end. Final boss time. I forget what his name is, but it's obviously modeled after Dark or not Dark Helmet. This is his Spaceballs. You are more powerful than I have foreseen, O Knight of Honor. Hey, where's Princess Babs? I'll return her if you can defeat me. Just try and take my paralyzer gun. I warn you, do not underestimate my powers. Alright, so this can be a tricky fight. What you want to do is you want to hit that guy, whatever his name is. He's going to try and get the paralyzer gun back, but he's also going to get hit by it a few times. Just try not to get hit by it yourself. Whoa, crap! Yeah, so it can be a bit random sometimes. And unfortunately, you're going to have to go through the dialogue every time. Ha 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 ha. Good bunny, you are more powerful. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Yes, we know, we know, we know. We know all the things. Why didn't you get hit? Sometimes he'll get hit like 5 times. Oh, and that was weird. Yeah, sometimes he'll get hit like 5 times in a row, and other times he won't get hit at all. I knew that was gonna happen. So it helps to collect all the crystal carrots in this stage. And try not to let him get back on control of the laser. There we go. You take that. Eat it. There we go. And it'll be weird because sometimes you can jump through the paralyzer beam and sometimes you can't. Nah. There we go. Come on, come on, come on. Don't get hit. Don't. Okay. I guess. Whew! That was lucky. And that's it. That's the final boss. That's what you gotta do. All the bosses in here, you don't actually fight them. You have to manipulate objects and stuff that are around it. It's kind of neat. Thank you, O Knight of Honor, Buster Bunny. How can I ever thank you? You're wonderful. Strong. good looking, cool, and the greatest. So in case you couldn't tell, you can't really speed up the text there. Stop. How long does this go on? Oh, it was plucky the entire time. Let's clean up. It was a movie. Let's clean up and go home. So yeah, it was just a film that they were filming. That happens sometimes. Wait, this isn't the end. That's right. Roll 'em. And of course we get the theme song. Well, the staff rolls. So this was a lot of fun. I actually didn't have this as a kid. I rented it one time and I loved it. But I found this in a video game. So I wasn't expecting to find this because it's kind of hard. I thought it would be hard to find, but there are actually quite a few copies of these in a bunch of different old used stores, and it was pretty cheap. So if you have a Super Nintendo but you don't have this game, check out a used game store in your area because there may be a good chance that you can find it for fairly cheap. I don't even think it cost me $10 to pick this up. It was totally worth it. This game, I mean, it's made by Capcom, or not Capcom. It's made by Konami, not Capcom. It's a totally different company. It's made by Konami. It's, you know, Konami speaks for itself. It made Ninja Turtles 4, Super Castlevania 4 on the Super Nintendo. It basically, in my opinion, Konami could do no wrong in the Super Nintendo area. I'm sure they made some stinker games, but they had a lot more great games, and this was one of them. So yeah, so check it out if you have a Super Nintendo and a used game store nearby. Congratulations, now test your skills on the challenge level. And the challenge level, again, the ending's not really any different. The credits store, there's a couple little changes here and there, but this end screen stays exactly the same. You know, but the challenge level is there for you if you've mastered the game and you want to, you know, go for a harder time. But it's not like Turtles in Time where it gives you a completely different ending for beating it on hard. But yeah, that's it. Tiny Toon Adventures. Buster Bust Loose. I hope you enjoyed the video. I certainly enjoyed recording it, and I will see you for the next LP. See you then.